Good morning, everyone. I would like to talk about genetic screenings during the pregnancy. And my topic is non-invasive prenatal testing for rare chromosome abnormalities. My name is Márton Kónya. I am from Czeizel Institute, where I lead laboratories, screening and diagnostic laboratories. My supervisor is Anikó Gál, and my SMS is Janer Turán, and the statistician is Tamás Kói. My vision is when the patient signs the bad news, because we have to say so many times bad news, and we would like to help pregnant women to make the best decision in their time in need. The specific goals, the first one is investigating the accuracy of non-invasive prenatal testing for rare chromosome abnormalities. During the pregnancy, the first main question, the baby is healthy or not. We can use so many different screening methods, for example, maternal age, or ultrasound screening, or combining ultrasound with biochemistry, or non-invasive prenatal testing. Non-invasive prenatal testing we can use for frequent chromosome abnormalities or for all chromosome abnormalities. NIPT is a very good screening method for frequent chromosome abnormalities. For example, Down, Edwards, or Patau syndrome, trisomy 21, 18, and 13. But patients want to get more and more genetic information, and we can use genome-wide non-invasive prenatal testing, where we can use, for example, rare, here is a trisomy 7, which one is a rare chromosome abnormality. But if we collect more and more genetical information, the test can be false positive, and it can mainly be a false positive in rare chromosome abnormalities. And invasive procedure can cause a miscarriage and stress for the patient. So we have to decide which screening method we use. We work with pregnant women, of course, and we check NIPT, and we follow up these pregnancies. In the positive cases, we have to consult with patients about their risk. We can clearly tell them the risk for frequent abnormalities, for example, XY anomalies, or Down, Edwards, or Patau syndrome. Here we can see the positive predictive value. That means the chance the baby is unhealthy. It's very different between each chromosome abnormalities. For example, Down syndrome is, after the positive NIPT cases, 95% the baby is unhealthy, but for example, Patau syndrome is only 30. But at the moment, we can say for rare autosomal trisomies, the risk is between 15 and 20%. But it's not true. I will tell you about later. The false positivity is not a technical problem, it's a biological background. We call it mosaicism, when there is a normal and abnormal cell line. If the baby is affected and the placenta is affected, it's a truly positive NIPT case. Only placenta affected is a false positive case. Only the fetus is affected is false negative cases. Luckily, it's a very rare. We collected 27 eligibility full text, and we could extract 16 from 16 studies the data. We made many forest plots for each chromosomes, and let's check it some example. Here is a pooled one for all chromosome abnormalities, and here is the two main results. One is the positive rate, it's 1 in 400. That means the genome-wide NIPT increased the chance for screen positive test 0.25%. The truly positive is 15%. That means if we give a positive result, the chance as an unhealthy baby is 15%. That means the false positive rate is 0.2%. But each chromosome habitat is very different. Two examples. One is trisomy 7. This is the most frequent positive cases. We found 340. But here, the truly positive cases was only 2%. For example, trisomy 22, it's 1/3 than trisomy 7. There was 100 cases, but the truly positive was 30%. We checked structural and chromosome abnormalities. There is over than 50% the chance for an unhealthy baby. If we want to visualize that, on the left side we can see the relative frequency. We can see that very, very big differences in each chromosomes. And the different colors show how is the false positive and how is the truly positive. On the right side, we can see the positive predictive value for each chromosomes, and also can see very big differences, and it's very important in consultation. And here we can see the truly positive cases. We did a risk of bias quadratus 2. The risk of bias was very low in each articles. Now we are ready with the figures and tables, and I work on a grade, and we will start manuscript soon. And the next topic is about the false positive cases, because we know that placental mosaicisms can cause placental dysfunctions and can cause intrauterine growth restrictions, stillbirth, and preeclampsia. So we would like to collect as many data as we can about the risk during the pregnancy. And the other background can be the maternal malignancy, mainly in chaotic NIPT result. And it's a very big question and dilemma when we do pregnancy screening and we accidentally find maternal cancer. How can we handle it? Here's the patients are very same, and we would like to follow up these pregnancies. We did preliminary research, and now we work on title and abstract selection. The third one is we would like to do the retrospective cohort study with our data. We would like collect all our NIPT cases, and we would like make a follow-up and check all chromosome abnormalities, not only rare and frequent chromosome abnormalities, and we would like to make a follow-up. And thank you for your attention. It was very clear.
No. It wasn't. No, actually it was clear. But that was quite striking, that how much was the heterogeneity was in your first studies. So, I mean, I'm sure that there are multiple reasons, but can you do a ranking on those? I mean, that.
Yes, we would like to find the answer. We didn't find. I have some ideas. For example, just one idea. The chromosome abnormality affected pregnancies rate decrease during the pregnancy because of miscarriage. So I found some example because one study collected the blood samples in 9-10 weeks and other ones in 15, 16, 17 weeks. This can be a difference. But I think we cannot find all reason. Yes, we realized we sent some email for authors, not so many answers. But I know it's a very big heterogeneity.
Yeah, but actually this is the thing what you discover. I mean, this is an important thing to discover. I mean, I mean, there is a lot to study on this line, actually, to understand that what is behind.
Thank you, very interesting presentation. I just have one question regarding your first project. I couldn't help but notice that the Cohen's kappa was rather low on the first level of selection. It was 0.66, I think. And I was just curious, what was the reason behind that rather low inter-rater agreement?
It's very hard to say from the title. It's an important, it's usable or not usable article. But we was talking about later with my student, and we found the differences, and we found, I think we found all reliable studies. That is the most important thing.